Hey everybody, I just want to wish you a healthy and happy holiday season. Nick and I are going to be taking some time off during the holidays, spend with our family and our friends, and I hope all of you do the same. We appreciate everybody and what they've done this year, listening to us, following us, and we appreciate the feedback that we receive from people. So thank you very much for listening and watching our show. But I also wanted to leave you with some financial information at the end of this year. So I'm just going to read off a couple of things. So the Federal Reserve report came back and said that consumer debt is up to $17.29 trillion. Now, to break that down for you a little bit, $12.14 trillion of it is mortgage debt, which isn't necessarily unhealthy for the economy. Mortgage debt, if any debt, is kind of healthy. There's some tax deductibility with the interest for a lot of people, and it's at least there's an asset involved with it that's generally going to be appreciating. A couple startling things that did come up, though, is consumer credit card debt is up pretty significantly, and it's up to $1.08 trillion. In addition to that, we also saw car loans go up to $1.6 trillion, and student loan debt has increased to $1.6 trillion as well. So in a lot of ways, I could say the house is on fire a little bit, and no one's really paying any attention. This is the highest level of credit card debt that we've ever seen, and eventually we're going to get to a point where it can't be supported. The good thing that we have going for us right now as a nation is we still have very low unemployment. So people are obviously working and there's income that's coming in. But we'll really have to pay attention to this debt as we get into next year and see if unemployment changes, how that's going to impact potential recession and impact people personally and financially. So we'll keep you posted as to that. The other thing that I would mention is that the Federal Reserve met for their last meeting of the year, December 12th and 13th. And as you may have heard, the Fed said that they may look to cut interest rates as much as 3 times next year and up to about 0.75%. Well, the market reacted very positively to that. Stock market went up. And in addition to that, we saw the 10-year Treasury bond yield start to fall. And it's fallen to its lowest level since July of this year. As a result of that, we've seen long-term mortgage interest rates drop as well. So we're kind of out of that scare of them being at 8%, and they've settled back into the 6s. So we'll keep an eye on that and pay attention to that over the course of time. Who knows what next year is going to bring? I can at least give you my opinion. So a couple of weeks ago, I was thinking about this past year with rising interest rates and challenges with inventory in the market for real estate. And I said, you know what? I think this is starting to get into our rearview mirror, knowing that Federal Reserve meeting was coming up and that inflation was starting to cool. And I'm really optimistic about 2024. I think we're going to probably return to more of a stable year. Now, we're not going to have the blockbuster years that we saw over the course of the past 2 or 3 years, but I think we're going to see more stability in the marketplace, which is good for everyone. It's good for the buyers, it's good for the sellers, it's good for industry professionals. So again, I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday season. We appreciate you listening to the show and watching our show, and we look forward to catching up with you next year.